everyone, and welcome to your slow flow practice. This is going to be a really yummy yoga practice that allows you to dive a little bit deeper into your muscles, feel the different sensations that come up while holding a pose, and hopefully allow you to feel relaxed when you're done. Grab your yoga mat, lay it out. Feel free to practice indoors or outdoors with me, and let's get started. Let's go ahead and ease our way into child's pose. So I want you to bring your knees down. Are you going to come back? Okay. Your arms forward and then your forehead down, and just start to find your breath in and out. Big breath in, big breath out for me. And relax your shoulders down your back. As Minnie has tackled away to find her water this morning. As your forehead comes down and your shoulders soften, I want you to breathe in and out quietly through your nose. So really start to feel the breath move in and out slowly. Big inhale into your back. Big exhale. Feel your heart fall onto your thighs. Go ahead and rotate one ear down if you want to stretch out your neck. And then on your next breath in, turn your other ear down, feeling the rotation on the other side. Bringing your forehead back to center, I want you to look forward to your hands. Pick up your forearms, pick up your wrist, pick up the palms of your hands, press into your fingertips, get long, 3. Good, feel that deep stretch through your underarms and your lats, 2. And then exhale, push down into your palms, bring your hips all the way forward. Let them drop down here and then push into your hands. So high cobra pose. Exhale, drag the tailbone back, tap down to your glutes, forehead down. Let's do that 2 more times. So cat the spine to come up. Lower the stomach, push down into the palms, squeeze the scapula, so the area between the shoulder blades together. And then up, back, push with the tailbone. Nice job. Tap the forehead. Last round, you're going to come up into that cat, really create room. You're going to drop down into the hips. You're going to pull forward with the heart. Good. Lift and open. And now go ahead and transition. Tuck your toes. See if you can pick up your knees from here, one and then the other. And then lift up into downward facing dog. As you exhale, gaze back towards your shins. Turn your head right and turn your head left for me. So create a nice rotation in the cervical spine from left to right. And then inhale, plank. So same way we shifted from knees to up dog or cobra, we just shift from down dog to plank. Twice more, plank. Bring those shoulders way past your knuckles if you can. Last exhale, forward plank. Beautiful work. Pick up your butt, look at your toes. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands so you're in a forward fold. Exhale, grab opposite elbows, hang over your legs. Now I know some of us are more tight than others, so just acknowledge where you are in your forward fold. Let your head fall. Feel the energy of your body folding in and the tailbone lifting up. So there's that slight sense of freedom here in the hamstrings, the back of the heels, the low back. Fingertips release to ground, and then we're going to work the feet closer together. And then gently rise up through standing. Once you get there, take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, rest your hands down by your sides. Good. Now you're going to take one hand over the other. So let's take left over right. Interlace your fingers. And then I just want you to roll in and roll out 3 times. 1, so a little therapeutic wrist roll here. 2 and 3. And now hold your knuckles forward. Switch, opposite hand on top. And we roll 1, 2, and 3. So finding the mobility in the wrist. Good. Now find the top of your mat for me. Sweep your arms all the way up. And then exhale, bow forward. We're going to take a flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Remember, drop your knees if needed. Lower. Come through your back bend. And then exhale into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Find your breath. Good. Long gaze forward. You can hop to your hands or step up. Lift your spine halfway. And then gently fold in. Stand up and get tall, arms up. Right back down with me, fold forward, nice. Soft bend your knees as you go down. Inhale, lengthen. Again, plank to chaturanga, maybe jump to chaturanga if you're feeling feisty. Lower. I don't know if feisty was the right word. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. So one more time together, that's called your sun salutation A. So we're gonna look forward, step or float. Halfway lift, this will be kind of the fastest point of practice. The rest of it will be a little bit slower. Exhale, fold, so we can work into our muscles and flexibility. Inhale, reach up and help relax the mind. Exhale, forward fold with me, soften your knees. Get nice and flat through your spine. So your back should really elongate, and maybe you have to come all the way up here for that, and that's okay too. Nice effort. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Up dog to cobra. And then meet me in down dog when you're ready. And you can always skip the flow if needed. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down. Take both of your arms up to the sky. Exhale, sink forward into your hips. You're going to feel this deep stretch on your left quad. Right hand to your right hip. Take your left hand, reach over. So I'm reaching over towards the curtains behind me. Good. Exhale your hands to your hips. Maybe slide them to your low back. Lean back. 3, 2, and 1. Right hand is going to land inside of your right foot. Just like you're pulling an arrow back, reach up with your left arm. Peel your ribs open. So really try to lean your right shoulder into the knee. Cuddle up here. Feel the sensation. Now we're going to take a little back bend by sliding the left hand down the back leg. So move with me. Raise your right arm up. Nice job. Lengthen. And then exhale, we frame our foot together. Pick up your back knee, pivot with me to your left so you're in a wide-legged forward fold. So I want you to allow your chest to drop down, your hips to lift up, and your head to fall below your heart. Breath in, breath out, slow down. Turn your left toes out for me, Skandasana. We bend the left knee, we press down into the right heel bone. And this is a pretty deep variation, so if that's too much, you can always be up here. Or if you can work into the knee and then drop the heel, go for it. Holding 3. Lift up through your toes with me, 2. Exhale, back to your wide-legged forward fold. Push, and then fold. Glue the right hand down, peel the left arm up, open it up to twist. And then put the left hand down, peel the right arm up, open it up to twist. Lower your hands down to the mat. Exhale, pivot forward to the right foot. And then we're going to step up top of our mat. Lift up through the spine. Again, make that back super flat. Exhale, fold in. Gently roll bone by bone. Once you do stand up, take your arms up. Inhale. And then pull them to your heart. Exhale. Try to get your breath to slow down here. So just take a moment, relax the shoulder blades, engage the core, and then see if you can inhale into your heart. Big breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Let the fingers press up. And then let your spine fold. Here's your flat back to lengthen. Again, plank to chaturanga, maybe a double push-up if you want it. Maybe no push-up, maybe again, knees down. All the options. As there's always lots of levels practicing. So figuring out what level of movement is best for you today. And then we'll take the left leg up on your inhale. And then forward on your exhale. Right knee comes down as we set up for crescent moon, known as a knee down lunge. Take your arms up into the air. You're going to take your left hand, slide it to your left hip so your right arm is up, bicep is next to your ear. And then you're going to reach up and over to the left with your right hand. 3. Gaining space and room here on that right side. 2. Try to breathe into your right ribs. Exhale, put your right hand on your hips or even your low back. Bring your left hand more to your low back. Lean back. Beautiful. Take your hands down with me. Nice work. Put your left hand inside of your left knee so that your shoulder and your knee are hanging out. Pull back on your arrow, reach up. Try to feel like you're stacking shoulder over shoulder, reaching from north to south or 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock, finding length. Try to open up those ribs without throwing your arm back. Stay stacked. Now, stay bent in your left knee with me. We take the right hand down the leg. You've got this. Left arm to the sky. Hold it. Yes, yes, yes. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. And now we push the back foot, lift your right knee. I'm going to turn away from you as we exhale, wide-legged forward fold, booty up, head down. Good. Now shift your right toes out, land in Skandasana. Again, maybe your tailbone is a bit higher or maybe you're down lower. And then you can see my heel. You want to try to get it to drop down as your hands meet your heart or maybe they reach out. But again, that might be too much for your body, so just breathe in and out slowly. One more breath with me. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, pivot. I'm going to gaze back between my toes towards you. Then you're going to glue one hand down. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, switch, opposite hand down. Inhale, open it up. Good. Release your hands down. Pivot forward to the front of your mat. Step your feet up and fold forward. Good. Inhale, standing. Exhale, pull your left knee to your chest for me. Stand up tall, relax your shoulder blades. Take your foot to your inner thigh for tree. So I'll kind of pivot so you can see. This would be kind of the harder option to have the leg this high. Otherwise, maybe slide it down to the calf muscle or even toe to earth, heel to inside of arch. Try to get your knee to almost open to the left, but not all the way. It's not going to fully turn left because then that will move your hips. Hold for 3. Maybe arms are down. Arms can be up. You can interlace your fingers. 2. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your knee back to neutral. Slide your leg back for warrior 3. If you need help, you can use the wall or the ground. Otherwise, maybe reach your fingertips back. 3. Lift up through the stomach muscles here as you push back through your foot and cobra your heart. 2. And then gracefully make your way back to your first high lunge. Take your arms all the way up to the sky for me. You're going to hook your thumbs and spread your 8 fingers wide and use that to lean back. Good. Exhale, frame your right foot. Twist. Left arm stays down, left palm. And then you're going to press down into both feet as you raise your right arm up. Hold for 3. Push down to reach up, elongate the spine. 2. Exhale, we transition to plank. Put your right hand down, step it back. Skip it all and just push your hips back or flow through, your choice. We meet together in down dog when you're ready. Exhale, breathe out and hold. Good. Heart rate might be up just a little bit from those standing poses, so try to bring it right back down here. Let your right leg extend to the sky, big lift of your leg, hold. And then as you step forward, we're going to take a hamstring stretch. So you can stay with your feet this distance and then just pull back. Or you can shorten your stance if that's better for your body. Your call, holding 3. Good. Feel the room in the back of your right leg. Notice I'm lifting my right toes. 2. Right foot goes flat, left foot joins. You're back at the top. Halfway lift, that's your Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale your Uttanasana, that's your forward fold. Inhale, stand up with me. Exhale, pull your right knee to your chest. We're moving back to Vrikshasana, which is tree pose. And then you'll place your right foot just like before, start at the earth and slide the foot all the way up to the inner thigh or the place that's going to work best for your body. I like to just kind of stand with my hands by my sides or interlace behind my back just to keep my chest open. And if this is really not very challenging for you, then maybe try to close your eyes. 3. Stand tall, lift your heart. 2. And then bring your hands together. Bring your knee back to neutral. Good. Now, I want you to shoot your right leg back slowly as the crown of your head moves forward. Use the wall or the ground or slide your fingertips back. We call this airplane arms in warrior 3. So it's a capital T-shaped balance. Feel the lift of your core, the strengthening of your standing leg. Oh, as I fall over. Take one more breath in. Step all the way back and then raise your arms up. Good. Now hook your thumbs like we did before. 8 fingers spread wide. Inhale. Lean back for me. Exhale. Bring your hands down to your mat. The right hand stays rooted on the earth. The left arm, bring it up high for me. Twist. Open up. Make your legs feel a little warmer here. Engage the muscles in your body. 3. Look down if your neck doesn't feel super open this morning, or if you have the room, maybe look all the way up. And then you're going to take your left hand, lower it down to the mat. Exhale, plank. Flow through or skip it. Just lift your butt to dog. Remember that double push-up option is also available. It's up to you guys. Let's take a breath in together. Fill up. Open your mouth. Let it go. And then press your left leg high for me. Reach. Step your left foot in between your hands. Here's your hamstring stretch. So again, pull straight back from here. You can keep the foot flat, it's up to you, or step your back foot up and shorten your stance. Whatever variation is going to feel best for you. 3, 2, 1. Let your knee bend forward. Here we go. Right foot steps up, feet together. And then just take a moment here, lower your head and forward fold, please. Inhale as we take a standing back bend, reach up. Exhale, we're going to return to tree, so you can try it with a forward fold. So I want you to bring your left knee up to your belly button. Take the toes down to the mat. Take the heel to the inside arch of the foot. Stand up tall, engage your core. Good. Now maybe keep sliding the foot up. Find the calf muscle. You always want to avoid the knee, so you might need help, which is where I grab my foot. And then I want to see if you can start to fold halfway forward. 3. Maybe reach the arms back. 2. Feel free to put your hands down if needed. And then try to come back up. Nice job. Maybe you got halfway there, maybe all the way with me. Bring your knee up to neutral. And then again, we glide it back for warrior 3. Slow your breath. 3. Push back through your foot. 2. Soft landing. Inhale, high lunge. You've been here before. This time, keep your hands separated. Just open up through the heart. And then let's pivot open warrior 2 for the first time. So you're going to walk your right foot forward a little bit more. Bend your right knee with me. And then as you bend your right knee, start to push down into your right foot, elongate through your arms. What that means is try not to be here. Think about lengthening front to back end. Straighten your right leg as you reverse your warrior. And then I want you to come right back to warrior 2, bend your knee. You're going to straighten your right leg. You're going to take your hips. Notice how my hips, they do a little bump backwards. And then you're going to lower for triangle. So if you don't have a block, you can use your shin. That's okay. And you'll reach your left arm up. If you have room, you'll bring your hand down. And then you'll peel your ribs open. Now, you can look down. This is great. Or maybe roll your chin and look up. 3. Try to relax your jaw for me. 2. And then on your exhale, let's bend our knee together. Come back to reverse warrior. Inhale. Use the breath. Slow it down. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Back bend. Again, add that extra push-up for a little more fire. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back and relax here. Now we're going to take the right leg back up again, reach it high, and you're going to bend your knee and roll your hip open. So I want you to feel your thigh lift up and open to the right. Bend your left knee just a little bit, let it stretch. Now as you straighten your right leg, you're going to close the hip and step through. Good. Return to your hamstring stretch. Fold over the shin. Remember, shorten the stance if that worked for you in the beginning. 3. Relax your breath, your jaw, your mind. 2. Soft bend in the knees. Step up. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up on your inhale. And then as the hands move to heart center, again, we have tree pose repeating on the other side. So right knee is going to rise up to your chest. Take the foot down to the earth, toe down towards the ground, heel to heel to the calf muscle. Slide up the leg or reach for your foot, plant it on your inner thigh so they can become friends. And then exhale, stick around here or try to hinge with me. So see if you can soften your left knee. My knee bends a little. Stick out your booty. This side's tighter. And then maybe your arms go back. 3. Much harder for me on this leg. 2. Transition slowly. You can do this. Lots of stability and strength going on in that left leg. Bring the right knee up. Transition to your warrior 3. Nice job. Right leg slides back. Balance however you can and try to extend your fingertips. Airplane arms, holding 3. 2. We lunge and then we reach up. Good. Big inhale. Open up through your heart with me. Exhale, warrior 2. So finding the alignment, heel to arch. Settling in as you bend your left knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Let your left leg straighten for me. Exhale, bend your left knee, come back to warrior 2. Pause here first. And now straighten left leg with me. Take your right hip, give a little bump. Utita Trigonosana triangle pose. Roll your gaze up to your right hand if you want. You can half bind this arm if you want. Look down, all the options to make this pose feel good, and maybe seeing the demo on the right side from the front and the left side from the back side gives you some assistance on where the body should be in the pose. As we bend our knee, warrior 2, strong legs, we reverse together and we cartwheel down. Beautiful job. And again, you know where we're going, that vinyasa. Maybe try knees down, slow push up, slow press, maybe 3 of those. Slow push up, give it a try. Come on, slow press. Maybe 1 more, slow push up. And up. And down dog. Good, let it go. Beautiful work here. Now we're going to take our left leg up. So inhale, big stretch. Bend your knee, open up your hip with me. Soften right knee. Straighten your left leg. Step it forward. And then last hamstring stretch. So we take our hips, we gently pull them back, and then we allow our head to bow down over our shin. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, step up. And then just fold forward here for a few breaths. So I'm going to leave you in this forward fold so you can take a moment just to kind of relax. Hang out. And then bone by bone, stand up. We're going to work through a circular motion here so that we can try to release any tension we're still holding on to in the body. So what I want you to do is start to glide your right hand down your leg. Left arm comes up. And then your right hand's going to your left hand is going to start to gracefully slide down to the earth, spider walk to the left. Then the right arm takes back over, come up. Repeat that again. Right hand slides, left arm up, hold. Exhale, let the left fingertips reach down, spider walk to the left. Last time, right arm comes up. All the way and settle. Let's go to the left. Just 2 rounds. Left arm slides with me. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm collapses you down from the side. Spider walk. Left arm starts to bring you back up. Think about how a flower like blooms and their petals start to slowly fall, just like your right arm. And then they fall all around them, just like we're walking here. And then we lift back up once it rains. Reach up. And then rest your hands. Sometimes that can feel really nice on the low back and hips. Sometimes it can feel a little aggressive. So just be good to your body during that. We'll take our hands behind us as we interlace our fingers. So try to get those knuckles. And then give me a nice slide down. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees a lot. Put your belly on your knees. And then let your head chill. 3. Lift up through your knuckles. 2. And then exhale. Hands come down to earth. Take a nice flat back. Good. Exhale, turn your toes out 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, but don't separate your feet. Just have your heels about 3 inches apart. Sink down into the balls of the feet, and then see if you can walk your hands way out in front of you. And then maybe tuck your chin. Can your head fall? 3, 2, and then on your next breath, you're going to bring your head to an upright position, plop down onto your bottom, as graceful as I did, and then bring your knees together. Grab onto your shin, sit up really tall. See if you can get the muscles in the spine to start to assist you. So help out your posture, train your body to lengthen and reach up. Good, and then exhale, extend left leg long. From here, you're going to take your left hand to the outside of your left foot. So you're going to hold the pinky toe edge of your foot. You're going to take your right hand, put it down behind you as you straighten your leg. Now, you may not get fully straight. You may only go here. That's okay. Now, I want you to press down into your hand. Make a big rotation. Pick up your belly. Pick it up. Pick it up. And then extend your fingertips. 3. Gaze back over your right thumb. 2. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Can you straighten this leg a little bit more? Hold underneath the leg, maybe pull it up. And bend and release. Good job. When you're ready, right leg goes long. Pick up your left foot. Take your right hand, reach it over. So your thumb is pointing down to your heel. Your left hand starts to push, and that push takes you from this place where you're sitting back to this place where you're sitting up. Now you might be right here, just rotate with me. Otherwise, push the foot up, turn, and then pick up your fingertips. 3. Rotate, turn, turn, turn. 2. And then here we go with that hamstring stretch. Ready, turn forward. Calf muscle and hand, sit up straight. 3, 2, lift your leg, and 1. Let's take bound angle before we lay down. So the feet are going to come together. Rock side to side like you're walking on your butt. So give your butt some feet. Sit up really tall. And then lengthen, fold, and let it go. If your head doesn't reach your feet or the mat, that's totally fine. Just do what feels best and maybe even walk your hands out in front of you. 3, 2, and then inhale, bring the spine to an upright position for me. Exhale, bring your knees together. Scoot your bum out, and then you're going to use your hands as you lay down onto your back. Once you get there, exhale, place your hands on your low belly and just feel the breath from the lower part of the body. Inhale, belly breathing. Exhale, let the belly fall. As your knees come tighter to your chest, I invite you to push both of your feet to the sky. So think of legs up the wall. And if you have a block, you can always take that block and prop it right underneath your low back. And just close your eyes here for a second as you feel your feet lift up and as you feel this sensation in your body. Just trying to create a little bit more room in the hamstrings. Exhale, please bend your knees. Wrap your hands around your legs. Give yourself a nice hug. And then rock on your low back side to side, massaging out any tension that you still might be holding on to. And then let's take one of the yummiest poses of a yoga practice, a spinal twist. So place your hands next to you, keep your knees bent. Give your booty a little shift to the left. Drop your knees to the right as you stack one over the other. And then hold your spinal twist here as you feel the release through the low back and the sides of the body. 3. Close your eyes, guys. Take your breaths really big into your left ribs. Try to create more and more room. 2. And then very slowly, using a sensation like molasses, so roll through. Still taking your time. Give those hips a bump to the other side. A stacking of the knees. And then let the right arm reach away if possible. I like to take my opposing hand. So on this side would be my left hand. You can either hold your thigh, but I kind of just hold my ribs. And then see if you can take your breaths into your right ribs. Nice big breaths here. And again, super slow transition center. We'll take a bridge pose here if you want it. You can always slide your block under your low back if you have one. You'll place your hands down by your sides. Then you'll give yourself that kind of generous lift of your hips. You can even press into the balls of your feet, raise your heels, see what that feels like. And then you can lower your heels. And then you can lower your upper back, then your low back, and then your butte. Take your hands, place them on your thighs, push your hands into your thighs, provide traction for your hip flexors, maybe even open and close your knees. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax. Rest one leg out and then the other. I'll lay here with you in Shavasana. As we take our time just to keep the mind ultra quiet, the breath at a pace where it's very calm and still. And a really gentle inhale and exhale. Working to create more and more peace in our bodies. Relax your toes and your ankles. Feel the energy we cultivated together. And just focus on your last few breaths in rest for me. We breathe in deeply. And we exhale deeply. On your next breath in, I want you to think about your movement, but don't move yet. Just think about where you're going to transition. Maybe on your side, maybe stay on your back. And then think of either a full body stretch or maybe hug your knees to your chest. Big sigh to let it go. And then as you choose one of those destinations, start to create your movement that feels best for you. Find your breath. And then very ultra slowly, make your way to seated, but please take your time. Close your eyes. It will help you stay relaxed and focused on that quiet place that we've created together. Appreciate the sense of moving a little bit slower, but still with plenty of power through the push-ups and your standing poses. I hope the rest of whatever you have going on is just as peaceful as this, and if not, see if you can bring this energy into those projects. Let's bow forward as our heads come down. Namaste. Have a very, very beautiful rest of your day. And thank you again for practicing.